Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hairy Bash. This is Hairy Muppet, and we're going to be casting the Hairy Bash number 2, the first quarterfinal. It is the second game, and so far Petraeus is in fine form to head on to the semi-finals, man. He's been there before, and I think he's going to be there again because he just steamrolled ProzeR in the last game, man. It was like a 10-minute massive roach push. He had like 20-30 roaches, steamrolled, and ProzeR, I'll give ProzeR some credit for that loss. I mean, he didn't have too much to deal with Petraeus's push. He didn't have any immortals, but what's worse, he didn't have any stalkers or zealots really built up. He went straight for the tech, and he really got owned for that. He had no chance of holding that off. He had like a single Colossus and 2 stalkers, and that's it. So totally missed the ball as far as what Petraeus's plan was. He might have had like 10 stalkers, 10 zealots, something like that, maybe 1 or 2 immortals if he wanted to by that point of the game. But he chose to go tech heavy, and he paid the price. So don't know if that's going to be the case again, but we will see. We will see in this game. I'm assuming that ProzeR's plan is going to be a little bit different this game because, yeah, he doesn't want to make that mistake again. So we'll see if he can do that. So jumping up the Cybernetic's core nice and fast, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see exactly how this game goes. So boom, da boom, da boom, da boom, da boom. And we'll see what Petraeus does, actually, if he's going to go for anything different, because, I don't know. Not much is going to happen early game. I do like this map, though. I really like this map. It's just, I mean, this crazy potential third gold is absolutely insane if you can get that, but it's so vulnerable to air, so vulnerable to drops. The amount of times I've seen a Terran game where they put siege tanks down there and scanned up there to kill workers, it's absolutely stupid the amount of time that happens. It's just crazy. So yeah, anyway, Mr. Petraeus going for the pull first, as he did in the previous game, going for link speed. Gonna be trying to get his links in there nice and early and do some damage. We saw this last game as well, but ProzeR did hold it off pretty nicely with a nice gate here. So whether or not he's going to hold it off this game, I don't know. He hasn't built anything yet, and he's actually building his Stargate all the way back here. So here we go. Is he going to start building the wall? I think he is. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Might not be able to keep these lings out, though, if they want to get in, but I suppose, yeah, one zealot. I don't think the zealot's going to be able to actually kill those guys. Is he actually going to get the gate off? No, and the ling's just sort of scooting around, not even taking a single hit from the zealot. That was very smooth there from Petraeus. He's just like, well, I'm going in, and there we go, sees the Stargate. If you can keep these lings alive long enough to see what comes out of the Stargate, that would be huge. I don't see it happening though, not with a sentry out on the field. These lings are going to go down fairly soon. Phoenix is coming out, so Mr. ProzeR likes his Phoenix play. Didn't do a ton last game, managed to kill some overlords, but in the end, when you're facing like 50 roaches, it's not much you can do, really, to do that. It's actually going a little bit crazy here. Manages to take out a worker and then get away. That's some very smooth micro there. And did he see the Phoenix come out? He's going to see it down here, and it's attacking his overlord. So yeah, he does see the Phoenix. So there he goes. He knows that it's the Phoenix on the way, and now the lings can come down into this slightly less protected area and start trying to kill some workers, maybe. Oh, this is not good. I have a feeling he didn't care about those lings too much anymore. He's happy to let them die. So yes, his overlord's going down. These 2 overlords are like, oh shit, get me out of here. They're not getting out of there though. They're not running back for base, which I'm a little bit surprised about, because I mean, they're almost certainly going to die if they don't run back to the base. It's just going to happen. Alright, this one's running back, this one's running back. This one, I don't know, I think he's kind of slow. And not slow as in the speed, but slow as in the mental acuity. Is acuity a word you can use in that context? I really don't know, but he's got to hide inside the Protoss players' bases. Like, they won't look for me there. I can just hide in here, they'll never suspect, like hiding in plain sight. I'm not sure how that works in real life, but oh, the Phoenix, there we go, there's an overlord over there. They're going to be taking it out. taking it out. Are they going to see the other Overlord? Is Mr. Petraeus going to be supply capped? I do not know. Oh, he's missed this Overlord. Not good. Not good at all. What have we got going for Mr. Petraeus? We've got a Roach Warren. We've got a bunch of Spore Claws. We've got exactly the same game plan as last time. And what the hell is Mr. ProzeR doing? I don't know, but I think he's doing exactly the same thing as last time. Here we go. He's getting the Forge down. He's got 2 gateways. 3 gateways. He's got 3 gateways. And yeah, it looks like Petraeus is going for Hydras. So the game is probably going to last a couple of minutes longer, but still, ProzeR, man, he needs, I mean, he's going up against a ton of roaches at the moment. Not going to be able to help him too much. I mean, what he's currently got, he's stretching out for Colossi at the moment. I don't know. I will say at this point that ProzeR is in Diamond League, so yeah, he's pretty good. Well, he's Diamond League on this server anyway. I assume he's in like Masters League and another server or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he's changing up his game a little bit though. We see the Immortal coming out, so he's not just going straight for Colossus, but he obviously does think that Colossus is his end game play. Phoenix getting a little bit harassed, trying to take out some queens, but 2 queens a little bit too much for them to handle. I don't know why they just don't pick up both of the queens and just start slowly knocking them down, but there. We do have a Void Ray coming out as well, so ProzeR getting lots of nice anti-roach forces here. But Petraeus, of course, has mixed up a little bit because he does have the Hydras. He's got the Hydraless Den over here. Hasn't built any Hydras yet. He's building mass roach at the moment, but when the Hydras finally do come out, I think they are going to be the little surprise that ProzeR wasn't expecting, and that will probably be at the... it's going to be it. And he's still building Colossus, though. He's still building Colossi. So, Colossi are very good versus Hydras, so he's not going to be completely overwhelmed, I don't think. Getting the 3rd base gold, that's nice and risky, but then again, Petraeus is not really favouring air tech, so... yeah... he's not going to be able to easily capitalise on this 3rd base. I mean, there is quite a bit of distance over here, and he can send lings up there very, very fast. But he's actually sending roaches. He's sending a roach hit squad. And obviously, ProzeR thinking about some sort of defense here, but while he's got a good game plan, the amount of forces which he has is not good. I mean, like 59 over 37, 69 over 57. I mean, Petraeus is just a steamroller right now. I think he's just better at this game than ProzeR is, and I mean, all of the tactical planning in the game won't change the fact that you are less skilled than your opponent when it comes down to the 2 armies clashing against each other. 13 Hydras coming out. I think this is it right here. I mean, he might be able to hold this off if it's just the roaches, but even then, I think it's going to be very, very tight. And once the Hydras come out, I think there's just no hope. Look at this, there's even Vipers coming out. That's just crazy, crazy nuts. So, I don't think there's a chance right here. I mean, maybe if he started getting out like 4 or 5 Colossus and a ton of units in front, he could really punch the DPS out. But he doesn't have 4 or 5 Colossus. He's got 1, he's got a 2nd on the way. He's got 1 Void Ray, which would be a little bit of help, but no, I don't think it's going to happen for here, for ProzeR right here. I think he is going to go down. And yeah, lag is obviously not helping, but yeah, what can you do? What can you do? So, massive army just... Petraeus, man, is actually maxing out. He just wants to go absolutely nuts in this game. Probably just working on his macro a little bit. Since he feels pretty confident that he's going to win this game, so he's just playing around with his macro a little bit. You can't wait forever though, because ProzeR will get up a huge amount of Colossus, which may be able to stop him, but the Vipers going to be yanking the Colossus out straight away, and there we go. That's just bad. 1 Colossus down, the other one being ignored, but I don't think it matters too much at the moment. Yeah, so just a massive army just steamrolling everything. And I mean, you do see this a lot in tournaments. Usually the really early games, you just sort of, yeah, you've got the one player who's almost destined to get to the grand finals, and he's got all these other players who are destined to go to the grand finals. And generally, you know what happens when these sort of games go ahead. But ProzeR, I mean, he's definitely he's awesome. But I mean, you'd probably say the same thing if you threw Petraeus against somebody like Scarlet or Jaedong or something like that. One of those players who's really at the top of the top of the top. I mean, Petraeus, I don't know. Maybe he's at that level. Maybe he's not. I don't know, but I'm not going to say anything else because Petraeus is awesome and that's all we need to know. And he is on to the semi-finals and his opponent is either going to be Mighty Kiwi or Probe. So, don't know what that's going to come around as, but we will see. We will see coming up exactly what happens, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. So, thank you very much for watching this game, and I got to say, ProzeR, man, you cannot have lost the game with 2,500 minerals and 1,000 gas. That is, I don't know. If you lose and you got no minerals left, fair enough. If you lose and you got 2,000 left, yeah, I'm not sure. I just not sure. But anyway, I think Petraeus would have steamrolled him regardless. So anyway, that's been the game. Thank you very much for watching. Coming up tomorrow, Mighty Kiwi versus Probe. So check that out. It's going to be awesome. And I'll see you guys then.